Hello guys, welcome back to another video of mine. Now this is your delayed, I'm really sorry about that, delayed review of Slavia Prague versus Chelsea in the Europa League quarter-final first leg. We won 1-0, so that's the good thing. And that's where the good things stop, because the performance was terrible. It was pathetic, really, especially the first half. The first half was a hard watch, a very, very hard watch, but yeah, honestly, it was a poor performance. But at least the only thing you can take from that, or two things we can take from that, is the fact that we won the game and we played poorly. So we have a lead going in and an away goal, which is good. And secondly, that wasn't our first team that was playing. So it was kind of more of our kind of second choice team. A lot of kind of players that won't be starting, or hopefully won't be starting against Liverpool tomorrow. So you can take those two things, but overall the performance was pretty poor. No one stood out. There was a lot of players that were nearly invisible. You would have thought we were playing with 9-10 men, but I'm going to get into the game anyway. So as I said, the starting 11 was very much kind of what I expected. It was Kepa in goal, Azpilicueta, Christensen, Rudiger and Alonso. Midfield of Jorginho, Kovacic and Barkley, and a front three of Willian, Pedro and Giroud. Now, the first half, I honestly would have rather watched that wall behind me, the paint on it dry. That's how pathetic that first half performance was. It was terrible. Usually in a game, we would have all the ball and do nothing with it. In this game, we had none of the ball, and whenever we did have the ball, we just kept giving it away. Every single player on that pitch, the only two players that I think can actually, leave the game and say, yeah, I'm just pleased how we played, were probably Jorginho and maybe Andreas Christensen. Other than that, no one else really stood out. So first half was terrible. The best chance we had was Willian hitting the crossbar. That was as good as it got. It was all Slavia Prague. They had all the ball. To be fair, they didn't really create too much, but we were just shocking. I can't emphasise how poor we were in that first half. And, it only got worse as the first half progressed. We just couldn't get hold of the ball, couldn't create no movement off the ball, no attacking threat at all. As I said, the best we had was a shot from Willian, which hit the crossbar, which was unlucky. As I said, other than that, there was absolutely nothing to talk about. It was dreadful. Second half, we did a little bit better, but that's only because we brought on Hazard, Kante and Loftus-Cheek, which I didn't want to happen. I was hoping that we could have got the job done without needing them to come on, but we didn't, and all three of them had to come on, which is a shame ahead of Liverpool tomorrow. But the second half was a little bit better. We started to get hold of the ball a bit more, started to attack Slavia Prague a bit more, had a couple of good chances. Rudiger had a good volley, well saved by the keeper. And then Willian had a shot which you'd expect him to do better. It was a tight angle, but he scuffed his shot and it went wide. But yeah, overall, the second half was a lot better than the first. And we've got a goal 4 minutes from time. And of all players to score, Marcus Alonso. Now, he was terrible in this game, but a good goal, good header, a very important goal for us, and a much, much needed one, because if we'd gone into the second leg only 0-0, it's all to play for. Slavia Prague get a goal, then we need two. So a massive goal from Alonso and a massive goal for us. Great to leave Prague with a win, which is the most important thing, and the league going into the second leg, which was what we wanted. But talking about the players, and I'm going to give them ratings. I'm going to start with Kepa in goal. Was called upon a few times, more than I would have liked to have seen him, but when he was called upon, he did a good job, made a good save from their striker. I don't know any of their names. He had a good, powerful, kind of a stinging shot, which was well saved by Kepa. But yeah, no, overall, whenever he was called upon, did a good job. What you want from your keeper when, he's tested is to, react well, and he did. So I'll give him a 7, clean sheet as well, so I'll give him a 7. Azpilicueta, yeah, standard 6, didn't really do much wrong, but wasn't really much of an influence, 6. Christensen, a 7 as well. As I said, he was one of the only players that can leave and say, yeah, I played well. 7 for Christensen, very solid. Rudiger, 6 as well, yeah, same as Azpilicueta. Didn't do much wrong, but also wasn't really, on the ice cream van outside. But yeah, he wasn't really as solid as he usually is. But again, no real complaints. 6. Alonso, 4. The only reason he's getting a 4 is because he scored. Again, just terrible. You think when he plays, he would know that Emerson is going to play ahead of him in the league, and when he gets his opportunity in the Europa League, he'd go, okay, it's time to put in a good performance, make a case for myself playing in the Premier League, and he just doesn't. But what I'm really worried about now is that his goal the other night might convince Sarri to play him against Liverpool, and if he plays Alonso against Liverpool, we have no hope. Do you think Marcos Alonso is going to cope with Mohamed Salah running at him? Not a chance. So I'm really worried that, his goal might convince Sarri to play him on Sunday, but Emerson has to play on Sunday. It's not even a question. I'll get into that tomorrow. But Alonso 4, and the only reason he's getting a 4 is because he scored a very important goal. Jorginho a 7, as I said. Him along with Christensen are one of the only 2 players, that can leave with their head held high and say, yeah, I played well. 7 for Jorginho, very well played. Kovacic and Barkley were absolutely useless. They were useless. They did nothing. Everything they did was just simple ball or just give it away or have a hopeless shot from about 30 yards out. 4 for both of them. They were both pathetic. Pedro, I'm going to give a 2 because I didn't even think he played. Was he playing? I just didn't see him. He was back, he was back at Cobham watching the game in the lounge. He just didn't. Every time he got the ball, gave it away. And whenever he didn't have the ball, he just didn't touch it. He didn't even move. He didn't make any options for his teammates. He was useless. He was non-existent in that game. 2, and he's lucky to get a 2. The only reason he's getting a 2 is because, he apparently played the game. He's terrible. Willian 5, very average. The only good thing he did was actually a 6, because I'm pretty sure he got the assist for Alonso's goal, but other than that he did nothing really. Hit the bar with a good effort, but other than that he was very, very average. 6 purely because of the assist, a great ball in for Alonso. Giroud 5, very standard. Did what he normally does, holds the ball up, kind of fluffed a few chances, but 5 for Giroud. Substitutes that came on, Hazard, Kante and Loftus-Cheek. I'll give them all a 6. They influenced the game when they came on, which is not what I wanted because we wanted them all fully rested and prepared for the Liverpool game on Sunday. But yeah, overall it was a pretty poor performance, but we won the game. All that matters, an away goal, a lead going into the second leg next Thursday, which is what we needed, what we want, and we should now get the job done and should be in the semi-final, hopefully, if we can, not completely screw it up, which I'd be very surprised if we did, because as I said, we have a lead now, and we're home. So it's ours to lose now. If we screw it up from here, then some serious questions have to be asked. But I am confident that we should be in the semi-final now, and hopefully it looks like if we do get there, it will be Benfica because they beat Eintracht Frankfurt 4-2. But we'll have to wait and see. Second leg is the second leg is next Thursday at the Bridge, so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, that's all I have to say for this video, guys. If you did enjoy it, please drop it a like, subscribe if you're new around here or you enjoy the content. Now, there is a huge game tomorrow at Anfield, Liverpool away. Not the ideal fixture when you're trying to get top 4. But, if you want to get top 4, if you want to be in and around 3rd and 4th, these are the games you have to be winning, or at least picking up points in. So, be interesting to see. I'm not going to do a review today. I'll get it out probably first thing tomorrow morning before the game later on in the afternoon. So, keep your eyes peeled for that. And, yeah, thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you for the review for the Liverpool game in the morning. Take care, and see you then.